Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow yourself to settle into this present moment. Feel your body, feel your heartbeat, and begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. In this very moment, there is an intelligence within you, one that is far greater than what you've been led to believe. This intelligence is not just in your brain. It's in every single cell of your body. It's a symphony, a dance between your heart and mind. And when they come into harmony, your entire reality begins to shift. Science has shown us something extraordinary, something ancient traditions have known for thousands of years. The heart is not just a mechanical pump that sustains life. It is an electromagnetic powerhouse, a field of intelligence that communicates with every system in your body. It has a wisdom of its own, a frequency that influences the brain, emotions, and even the energy field around you. When the heart and brain are in sync, in a state of coherence, the body moves into harmony, the mind becomes clear, and a doorway to limitless potential opens. Now, imagine your heart as the conductor of an orchestra and your brain as the musicians. When the conductor leads with a steady, rhythmic, and powerful presence, the music flows effortlessly. But when the conductor is erratic, chaotic, or unbalanced, the orchestra struggles to stay in tune. This is the relationship between the heart and the brain. When they are in harmony, your body becomes an instrument of pure potential. The way you think, feel, and act aligns with a greater intelligence. You move from survival to creation, from stress to renewal, from limitation to expansion. Most people live in a state of incoherence without even realizing it. Their hearts and minds are disconnected, their thoughts and emotions constantly pulling them in different directions. They wake up thinking about the past, anticipating the future, and running on autopilot. Stress, fear, anxiety, and frustration create chaotic rhythms in the heart, sending distorted signals to the brain. The result? Confusion, reactivity, and a body that is in a constant state of survival. But what if you could shift that? What if you could train your body and mind to work together, to create coherence, to open the door to higher intelligence? The key is simple, yet profound. It begins with the heart. The moment you choose to focus on elevated emotions, gratitude, love, appreciation, you change the rhythm of your heart. When you consciously regulate your breath, slowing it down and making it rhythmic, you send powerful signals to the brain that all is well. And when the brain receives this signal, it responds by creating harmony throughout the body, releasing chemicals that promote healing, balance, and energy. Think about it. How do you feel when you're in a state of gratitude? When you deeply appreciate something or someone, your body softens, your breath deepens, your mind becomes clear. That is coherence. That is the language of the body aligning with the intelligence of the universe. It's not just a feeling. It's a physiological state that rewires your nervous system, changes your brain waves, and shifts your energy field. Now, let's take this deeper. If you could sustain this state of coherence for longer periods of time, what would change in your life? What if, instead of reacting to the conditions around you, you trained yourself to generate coherence from within? What if your happiness, your success, your health were no longer dependent on external circumstances, but instead were the result of your own internal alignment? The body is an instrument of consciousness, a biological tuning fork that responds to frequency. Every thought carries an electrical charge, every emotion a magnetic field. Together, they create an electromagnetic signature that influences the reality you experience. The question is, what signal are you broadcasting? If you're living in stress, worry, or fear, your body is in survival, and the frequency you emit matches limitation, lack, and struggle. But if you shift into coherence, your signal changes, your energy expands, and you begin to attract new possibilities. This isn't just philosophy, it's science. Studies show that when the heart is in coherence, the brain moves into higher states of awareness. The nervous system shifts from fight or flight into relaxation and repair. The immune system strengthens, the endocrine system balances, and the mind becomes more creative, more intuitive. You become more in tune with the field of information that connects all things. The intelligence that governs the universe begins to flow through you, guiding your decisions, opening doors, aligning circumstances in ways that seem almost magical. But none of this happens by chance. It happens by choice. It happens when you decide to break free from the patterns of the past, to become conscious of the energy you bring to each moment, to practice heart and brain coherence until it becomes your natural state. It's about training yourself to generate elevated emotions on command, not just when things are going well, but especially when they aren't. That's the real power. The ability to regulate your internal state independent of the conditions outside of you. So how do you do it? It begins with awareness. Right now, bring your attention to your heart. Breathe in slowly, deeply. As you inhale, imagine drawing in a feeling of gratitude, appreciation, or love. Let that feeling expand in your chest, radiating outward. Now, hold that feeling, sustain it. As you exhale, release any tension, any resistance. Keep breathing this way and notice how your body responds. This simple practice, done consistently, rewires your brain, trains your nervous system, and creates a new baseline for your life. The more you practice, the more your body learns what it means to live in a state of coherence. It becomes second nature. You begin to wake up feeling energized. You respond to challenges with clarity instead of reactivity. You see opportunities where before there were only obstacles. You attract people, experiences, and synchronicities that reflect the new energy you are broadcasting. This is the power of heart and brain coherence. It is the doorway to transformation, the bridge between the mind and the infinite intelligence that animates all things. And so, the question is not whether this is possible. The question is, will you choose to live this way? Will you take responsibility for your energy, your thoughts, your emotions? Will you commit to becoming the conductor of your own symphony, leading your life with rhythm, harmony, and coherence? Because the moment you do, the moment you truly decide, everything begins to change. Not just in your mind, not just in your body, but in the very fabric of your reality. You become a creator, a conscious participant in the unfolding of your highest potential. And that, my friends, is the beginning of something truly extraordinary.